So if you keep living like this, nothing is going to change because you are stuck in your old patterns, but you are visualizing that you want this and that, and etc. in your life. See, transformation happens from within. So things first have to change inside yourself, inside your cells, in your energy, and that is when things will change outside, because this world, this entire universe is made of energy. So when your energy inside you changes, the energy outside you changes. Like, the energy inside you matches the energy outside you. Okay, and you have another option to not do anything about it and just sit idle and waste your time, but honestly, by the end of this year, you're gonna hate yourself, lose respect for yourself, not love yourself, be disappointed in yourself, and keep thinking that, oh god, if I would have put in this much effort, I would have been here. You will look at your friends, people in your line of interest, and feel like, oh my god, they're so much ahead of me, and I'm still nowhere, and that's gonna make you sad, that's gonna hurt you, that's gonna pinch you, and I don't want that to happen. Okay, see, you're not watching this video by accident. Okay, the fact that you have come to this video and you're investing your time here is the fact that you want to change. There is something wrong inside of you and you really need to fix it, you really want to fix it, and I am here to help you fix your patterns. Let's go, let's get started. So firstly, we'll discuss about some common patterns that people who feel stuck feel. Okay, who are not able to level up feel. So number one could be feeling stuck, feeling lost, like feeling in an endless loop, not knowing the way ahead. Number two can be like, endless scrolling, losing interest in day to day activities, or putting some extra effort into building something, just doing normal chit chat with friends and time passing, watching something random on TV and all of that blah blah, just useless things. Number three can be constant comparison with your friends and with the people in your line of business, that okay, they're doing less, they're getting there, I'm not getting here. Constant complaining, actually, and you feel bad inside about yourself, not happy for them. You feel angry, you feel anxious, thousand feelings you feel around this comparison wala issue. Number four can be, I'll start tomorrow. Procrastination, this constant procrastination and putting things off to tomorrow. कि कल करूँगा, कल कर लूँगा, अच्छा चलो परसों कर लूँगा, अच्छा next महीने, अच्छा let me do this trip. After that I'll do it. अच्छा let me do this, then I will do it. This that day will never come, and this is what is keeping you stuck. Now, let us try to understand why you feel stuck. Why is all of this happening with you? Number one can be lack of clarity. I mean, you don't know where you want to get to. What is it that you actually want? What is it that you actually want to place your energy into? Okay. Number two, the dopamine addiction. So basically, when you are infinitely scrolling on Instagram and checking out other stories, posts, or just doing some endless gossip about people, all of this is actually releasing dopamine in your body, which is making you feel great at that moment, but is completely reckless for your future. Number three is fear. So fear is something which is like an underlying villain. It is not completely visible but not completely invisible. It is something that keeps tormenting you, targeting you, making you feel worried, anxious, telling you, what if this, what if that, yes ho gaya to, what if you do this and this happens, what if you invest 2 3 years building a YouTube channel and it gets to nowhere, what if you go into this business and it just disrupts, and what if you go into this line of passion and you fail miserably. Number four is basically not having any system or planning around that, and that is where we will start working, and that is where most people fail. Like, everybody has dreams, everybody is putting in actions also, but nobody has a system in place. I mean, people do have it. People who are super ambitious, who are making it big, everyone has a system. So today we will discuss this system which millionaires, multimillionaires, extra successful people follow in their day-to-day lives, and even I follow that, and I want you to also follow that. Okay, so firstly you have to start taking responsibility of your dreams, responsibility of becoming big, responsibility of everything you want to have in your life. You have to feel responsible that okay, I am now committed to this process and I want these things in my life, and these things are non-negotiable, and I am ready to put in everything required for me to have this in my life. Only if you want to. If you don't want anything enough, and you don't want to be extra successful, or you don't want to make it big in this lifetime, then you can just be lazy, relax, do nothing, be a vella, just you can just pass life. But if you don't want that, then this is where things change for you. Okay, so how to take responsibility? Let's do it, guys. Step 1, get clarity. You need absolute clarity and focus on what you want. Focus on two areas, not even three or four or five, just two areas. Whether it's money or health or relationship or mindset, something which really needs your attention immediately. Okay, so suppose you have shortlisted your career, and you have shortlisted your relationship. So we will start working around this majorly. Step 2, remove all kinds of distractions from your environment. Anything which is slowing you down, or scattering your energy, or making you feel dispersed everywhere, or making you feel like you are not able to serve your purpose potential right now. If you are into anything that is, making you defocused, please remove it. Whether it is your phone, extra Instagram scrolling, or friends who are gossiping or wasting your time, everything and anything, just clean it. Number 3, build a small daily system. Don't make it very hi-fi. Like I was used to making big to-do lists, and I would never follow it. So I have stopped doing it. What I do instead is, guys, um, every morning when I'm done with my small course, like going to the washroom, brushing, snan, puja, I sit on my table and I decide what are the 10 things I want to achieve today. Okay, and I write them in order of priority, as in whatever comes first gets the most of my energy. This is also called Ivy Lee method, and here we kind of list down our most important activities which we must do in order to get closer to our goal. Suppose my goal is a good healthy suppose my goal is to have a good healthy body. Okay, so I would dedicate like 30 minutes to 1 hour of my day towards doing this kind of workout, then cooking good food, eating healthy, visualization, whatever I need to do to become healthy. Okay, and after that, if my goal is to work on my YouTube channel, where I have to, kind of think about the topics that I will be talking about next on my YouTube channel, so I'm gonna sit and make points for that. Okay, so like that you kind of, put the tasks, and at the end of the day, you will sit, invest 10 minutes and see what are the tasks you could do, with what efficiency, where you could have been better, what are the tasks you couldn't have done today, and how you can do it better tomorrow. Okay, you kind of maintain records for every single day. Number 4, start small. Okay, don't aim at accomplishing big things, because Rome wasn't built in a day, Taj Mahal wasn't built in a day. It took years and years to become something. So for you to become something, and for you to inculcate a habit that you really want to inculcate, you really need to kind of, be a work in progress. Okay, so small daily actions, which is called consistent daily efforts, that you must do every single day. Okay, not अगर कोई चीज 20 मिनट नहीं हो पाई, do it for 10 minutes, but do it. Your brain needs to understand that this task is non-negotiable. So for example, like we wake up in the morning and we brush. Sometimes if we have lots of time, we can brush for 10 minutes, but on days when you are really, rushing, even 2 minutes of brushing is okay, because your mind feels okay, it's a tick, I've at least done the brushing part. I've taken the shower. At least it's better than not doing anything. So start doing. Stop waiting for things to get perfect or for you to take perfect actions. No, just start taking small action. Number 5, become comfortable with discomfort. Okay, now let me explain this. What this means is everything comes at a price, okay? uh like not doing something has a price to pay, doing something has a price to pay. So for instance, if you are doing something, investing into something, going out of bounds for something, you have to sacrifice a lot. Like you cannot be that normal human, you cannot just do entertaining stuff, you cannot just waste time, you cannot just party every day, you cannot just chill every day. Okay, you have to put in efforts, you have to be disciplined, you have to eat healthy, you have to do a lot of sacrifices. And if you don't want this, then again, if you want to be this healthy, lazy, unsuccessful person, there's a price to pay. You are going to feel left out, you're going to feel ashamed, you're going to feel disappointed, you're going to hate yourself ultimately, because you had the potential, you wanted to do something, but you didn't do it because you didn't want to pay the price. So ultimately, choose something you want to pay the price for, because everything has a price. And in this session, I'm here to inspire you to pay the price for things like this, that make you feel that you are something, that you came here to achieve, that you are on a purpose. I want you to believe that you can do great things, and you can help humanity, you can serve a purpose, you can live your purpose, you can create miracles here. So momentum is the thing. Just start doing and get comfortable with the highs and lows, and just keep moving, gadi chalate raho. Number 6, track your progress. So at the end of a week or at the end of a month, track your progress. Ki what you did great in this week, in the second week, in the third week, what you could have done better, what you want to improve in the next month, how are you going to plan your weeks now, how you, like, you can also plan your days also like I do, but weeks and months also kind of give you an overall picture of what you wanted to achieve, what you could achieve, what you couldn't achieve, and what you would like to achieve next in the upcoming month. Number 7, celebrate the small wins. Please stop waiting for big things to happen. Big things will happen, but they will go through the small things. So suppose you're waiting for 10k subscribers on YouTube, I would say start celebrating even one subscriber that increases on your YouTube channel. Okay, celebrate, feel great about it. It's a real person who is getting inspired by you. It's a big deal for me. So I want you to celebrate small wins. If you exercise for like 10-15 minutes today, celebrate yourself, pat your back, speak to yourself with positivity, tell yourself you can do it, share with your friends, let them also motivate you, push you. Okay, and like that, life is full of fun. It should be a happy life. So keep celebrating your progress, and anytime you fall back to that old loop of getting lost or not getting anywhere, you have to come back to this video, watch it from the top, and please also do share this video with at least 5 friends of yours, or in your group, wherever, with your parents, family, anybody who needs to find direction and fix their life. Please share this video with them and help me be their angels yourself. And please help me on my mission to ignite, inspire, transform, inspire a million, a billion people on this planet. Thank you so much for watching Pyari Baate with Pyari. I will see you again in another video talking about something more detailed, something more meaningful. Until then, stay in touch. Follow me on Instagram. हंसते रहो, खिलखिलाते रहो, खुद पे भरोसा रखो, and have faith in God.